Hey guys, I'm glad you joined me. It's kind of chilly this morning, so I put a sweatshirt on, but it's absolutely gorgeous day. So I hope that you got out and played today. You know, I was digging through a cabinet of mine and I ran across this book that I bought last year. It was called Look and Find Peanuts book. It was one of those books kind of like Where's Waldo or an I Spy book, where you have pictures and you have things you're supposed to find, and you have to look really hard to find them. I did this last year and I ended up finding everything I looked for. But sometimes we need a little help seeing what's in the picture, which kind of reminded me of our Bible story on Sunday. Elisha and his servant were in the town of Dothan when the Aram army surrounded the town to come get Elisha. And when his servant walked out and saw the army, he was scared to death. And he was scared to death because he didn't see that they were not alone, that God's army was there as well. He needed some help seeing that. So Elisha prayed and God revealed to him, opened his eyes so he could see what all was there. Sometimes it's like that with us. We don't realize that God is all around us. We don't see it. Let me give you another example. I have a blank piece of paper here. I'm going to lay it down here and I'm going to take a crayon. I'm going to move my book so you can see, my video, so you can see, and it's a blank piece of paper. But if I take this orange crayon and start coloring across my paper, all of a sudden I can see something appearing. What is it? It's an oak leaf. There was an oak leaf there all the time. And just because I couldn't see it didn't mean that it wasn't real and it wasn't there. And sometimes it's like that when we think about God. We might not see him with our eyes, but he leaves evidence that shows he is there with us. Have you ever been out hunting, just walking around and seen a animal print on the ground and tried to figure out what it was? I do that all the time. Sometimes it's because I need to know what came up, and sometimes I'm just trying to figure it out. But just because I don't see the animal doesn't mean that it wasn't real and it wasn't there. I've seen a lot of deer prints and dog prints and cat prints and coon prints, and I even have seen peacock prints and chicken prints and sheep prints and cow prints. And we can look at those and know that there is something real there, has been there. And sometimes it's like that with God. We need to look around at the evidence that surrounds us, the love that people that love God show for us, the beautiful world that we see changing and that couldn't have just happened by accident. Well, today I was coming out here on the porch, the peacock that lives at my house walked up, and I thought, there is no way that is an accident of nature. God created that peacock, and he made such a beautiful and wonderful bird when he did. The evidences that God is real and that God is with us surround us. I want you to remember that. And maybe you need to take a crayon and some white paper and cover things up and color across it to remind you that just because you can't see something doesn't mean that it's not real. In fact, let me challenge you to do that today. You take a piece of paper out with a crayon and color over leaves and rocks and different things that God's made, and let them remind you that God is real, that he is with us, and that he loves us. I hope to see you guys on Sunday, if not on video on Sunday. Love you.